that you can create several versions of you across not only the galaxy, not even in the universe, but on several dimensional planes. You can create more of who you truly are. When you sleep, your soul needs to leave this body because it can be very tiresome being in a body all day. Hence why you get tired and you go to sleep. Think of it simply like wearing armor. It might be fun to wear armor every now and again, but it might get tiring wearing it, maybe because it's too heavy, maybe because it's too itchy, maybe it's just becoming tiresome and weighing on you, so you might want to take it off. Your soul does the same thing with your body in order to release itself and go into both lucid dreaming, which could be, or if you can lucid dream, your consciousness of what you call your dream state, or as well as astral projection. Your body, your soul is somehow able and capable of splitting from you and yet keeping you alive as well. Think about that. When I actually had thought about this for quite some time, I thought it was strange that if the soul is holding this body together, then how come when I go to sleep it disappears? How could it possibly keep me together? Wouldn't that mean I'm dead? But yet you are still breathing at night while you sleep. The soul is infinite and capable of splitting itself over and over and over and over again in order to create more of itself. And not only can it create more, but it knows simply this, that we are all one with the entire universe. You are one with what you consider the creator, energy, God, goddess, a force. Whatever you consider it to be, it doesn't matter what it is all a part of you. And you are a part of all of this. There is no difference between you or what you would consider the creator. You are not separate. And simply, the soul knows this more than anything. Because while we treat this as separate, we also treat each other as separate. And yet the truth is, physically, we know that everybody out there has two eyes, one nose, one mouth with a smile. We have hair that looks like close to each other. We have hands and 10 fingers. We have feet and 10 toes. We have 2 legs and 2 arms. We all look the same, but in different colors. This does not mean you are black. This does not mean you are Asian. This does not mean you are Indian. This does not mean you are European, you're American, you're European American, you're any of these things out here. It doesn't matter who you are. You're not Latino, you're not Caribbean, you're not South American. You are not different races. You are the human race. The soul sees this easily, just like I see it. That none of you are separate from each other. But because of how you separated one thing, you've now found a way to minimize even separation between each other when we are all one. We are all star beings because we come from the stars. We are amazing, beautiful, magnificent people that can only go on and growing each other. But as you grow each other, you must realize that you are in the position you are in right now because you somehow chose to. As a soul, even at your highest version, you most likely get bored. For me personally, growing my soul, I had memories of being someone else before that was a lot crueler than who I am now. However, I had learned and remembered and retained great memories of who I truly am and how important it is for me to love. And I retained the highest version of who I am through memory. And I learned from there simply of why I came back, because I just simply desired to experience something new. You get to do this over and over again because what you may not realize is knowing everything can be quite boring. I don't even know everything, and I don't intend to know everything. I know what I choose to. And of course my knowledge will grow every day, but I am still growing and progressing as a person. And as who you are being a soul, you are still growing and progressing. Love yourself. Grow your knowledge and understanding of this world and grow where you desire to go. Don't believe you don't have a chance, because it's your choice. As Will Smith put it, in a sense, if you don't, in a sense, or in a summary, if you don't believe you can make it, then you can't. If you do, then you can. But the choice is yours on if you can make it or not. It's no one else's choice. Loving who you are is a choice that only you can make in growing the essence of who you really are. And also, the soul knows this, that you must stop acting like what you think you are and realize and see and observe what you truly are. On this planet, we believe we are the most evolved species because we have influence over the animals, the tree, nature itself, and yet we're still pretty primitive. This doesn't mean anything though, however, as long as you observe that you're being primitive. You know, I even at one point didn't accept this, but what I had to understand is what was so was so. So, when I knew it was so, I chose to progress and grow who I truly am. That I was not evolved, but I was evolving every day. Every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every month, every year, every decade, every time. I was growing and evolving. So to realize you are evolving every day instead of believing just because you get to a certain success that you are evolved or you are at your height or you finally made it. No one has truly made it until they desire to keep growing and gaining more of who they truly are as a person instead of believing due to success and everything else, which isn't wrong, by the way. But due to these things that I've made it and I don't need to know anything else because I know everything. None of us know everything. So to grow who we truly are as a person and keep growing, even when we get to where we desire to go, what truly is your goal in life and what truly can work with knowing who you truly are will allow you to keep evolving into the highest or highly advanced being of who you truly are, and simply finding and seeing truly within yourself the God, the goddess, and the creator within who you truly are. Because you all are amazing, beautiful, great people. And I leave you simply with this. In what ways will you grow the soul within? And are you going to do more observation of what you see going on in this world? Remember, you are amazing, great creators, goddesses, and gods, all alike. So to everybody out there, have a good morning, have a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. Namaste.